What's up, guys? Took the single cam head off, and now I got the H22 head mocked up on it. I mean, lines up, fits on there. Let's see what the problems are now. Let's see if I can get this. Under here, there's a drain, and the hole is literally like right there. You can see it. There, yeah, you can see it. So that's gonna have to be plugged. And then on the front, underneath here, right here, is there another drain hole. The head gasket kind of covers it, so I was thinking maybe it would seal it, but the more I think about it, it's probably gonna leak because there's not enough metal in the block. Because if you look at like a actual H22, well, the F20, it's pretty much like H22. You can see it has these extra holes, but this block does not have it. But it fits on there. It looks sick. It looks big as shit. So I still gotta get an H22 manifold so I can figure out the coolant pipe, figure out how I'm gonna do that, and yeah, so it's coming together. There's a single cam head. I kind of like took it off with the manifold, everything, because I can't really use any of that stuff, so whatever. And yeah, but then I took the VTEC solenoid off this head because there's only like one bolt in it on, and I found this, which is kind of alarming. So it must have came off a blown motor. You see all the metal. Focus. You can see all the metal in the little VTEC filter, or the spool valve, as I like to call it. So that means I'm going to take this head and actually like really clean it before I run it again. Make sure all the metal's out of it, so it doesn't contaminate my bottom end. So I'm going to pull the head off, and I'm going to show you guys exactly, because you can put the head gasket on it, and you can see where it's not going to cover it. So I'll cut to that. Okay, I got the head off. See, as you can tell, it looks the same on this side, but see, this side isn't as long on the front and back. Here's the head. This is the F23 head gasket. As you can see, this one isn't covered. There's the drain. And then up here, there's another one, see? That's the one on the front I was talking about. It kind of covers it. But unfortunately, there's not enough metal in the block to make it seal. So, yeah. Another thing, when I was taking the time belt off this thing, I'm 90% sure there's supposed to be a bolt here to keep tension on the timing belt. Once you lock it in, that's missing. And the balancer shaft belt was like loose as hell. It was about to come off. So I guess it's good I didn't just run it as is. But I'm planning on deleting the balance shafts anyways. I might get the K. I think the K-Tune makes it. Balance shaft delete kit for it. Just because I'm lazy and I don't like putting that belt back on. It's such a pain to dig. And then I can get rid of the stupid tensioner thing and just run this one by itself. But yeah. And also, since I got cam gears anyways, I think I'm just going to get B-series cam gears for it. So then I can run the stock water pump and the stock lower cog. I just use H23 timing belt. Other than that, I mean, the engine's pretty clean. You can tell it probably doesn't have very many miles on it. You can still see like the scratches, I mean the cross hatching. Even though I'm probably going to hone it anyways again. I like do like a quick ball hone, because I'm going to pull these pistons out and put different pistons in anyways, so whatever. But at least the block's good. So I'm probably going to pull the oil pan off next. I'm going to drain the oil out of it, if there's any in it still. I don't know if there's still oil in it or not. And pop the oil pan off and see what the bottom looks like. Now I got the oil pan off. This thing got a sick fucking girdle. This thing looks stupid strong. Just because, I mean, I already took these bolts out, but there's like 10mm bolts to hold this, the girdle, to the block. Then you got your main caps. It's sick. I mean, I never really took a motor, an F series apart, or an H. So it's kind of interesting for me. It's pretty sick. One thing I kind of hate is there's no gasket. There's a stupid, they use Honda Bond, which sucks on a steel oil pan. Because you pretty much bend the shit out of it trying to get it off. Especially if it's been on there for a long time. But I'll give it to them that they actually use bolts and stuff, studs like the D series does. But there's like the little cover and the oil pickup and all the bolts. So now I'm gonna pull this main caps off. Knock this thing out. Alright, I got the girdle off. Bearings look good. Crank looks good. So, that's good. Bearings still look new. So, I'm not going to change them. I'm probably just going to change the rod bearings just because I'm going to have it apart, so I might as well do rod bearings on it. But yeah, inside it doesn't look too bad. Oil's pretty nasty, but whatever. Looks pretty clean. It's probably been sitting for a while. It's pretty big compared to like a single cam. Yeah. So I don't have anything to mark the pistons with, so I don't want to pull them out yet because I want to keep the rods in the same spots. So I gotta make sure I bring my punch hole tomorrow or sometime next weekend, and then I'll pull the pistons out. And yeah. Also, I gotta order the tool so I can pull the valves, or the rest of the valves out of this thing, the H22 head, because I don't have the spring compressor for it. And yeah, so then I can take the valves out of this one, well, not the valves, but the springs and retainers and stuff out of this one, and put it in that one. And then I just have to order new valves and give it a good cleaning. I might take it to the machine shop, see how much it costs to get it, like, you know, steam cleaned or whatever. But I don't know, I might just soak it myself in some carb cleaner or something. But yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. One piece at a time. So I still gotta pull the motor out of this thing. I've been slacking on it. I just haven't had time. Motivation. It's been pretty hot. The last couple of days, it's been like 100 degrees here. But today's been pretty nice. Same thing, I got some stuff to do with that car too. Can't get nothing done. I got some fresh door panels to put in it. Out of this one. This one actually had a really clean door panels. Compared to mine. How's this button good? Oh, the switch is good too, yeah. But yeah, as you can tell, it's all wrinkled. And this is starting to come off too. So yeah. So I'm gonna swap door panels. This dog always thinks we're going for a ride every time I open the door. So yeah, so I'm gonna pop these door panels off. I mean, it's pretty easy. All you gotta do is get that screw out. Hidden screw there, I think. And I think, yeah, this little tab thing. I got the new one on. She looks sick. So much cleaner. I had to swap the speaker though, because the little tweeter on this one was all broken. But this is what my door panel is. Fuck, look at this shit. This is all this plastic's just falling apart. That's what sucks about these old Hondas. The door panels gotta be so gentle in taking them off. Cause so you gotta like wedge it in here. Make sure you don't fold it over. When you bang it on, that's what happens. You bust that shit all to hell. So, and I got a better switch now. My switch was fucking up before. Yeah, it feels a lot better. So yeah, it looks sick. It's so much better, not wrinkly. But I didn't now notice that it's not really black. It's really more gray. Mine's like more black. as you can tell, see, it's like a totally different color. So I don't know if it's just as faded or what, but whatever. I don't care at this point. I need to vacuum this thing. Jesus Christ. Happens to drive for a daily. But yeah, that looks so much more better. I need to start working on the front end, because I'm gonna take the hood off this one and put it on this one. But I don't know if it's gonna work, because I think the core support is like bent to shit, to be honest with you. Because when I went and put the AC back in, because I took the AC out of this one, so now I finally have working AC in this thing. I realized the condenser is like leaning really bad. I got to bend the tabs a lot just to get it to fit correctly. So yeah, the core support's probably bent. So I'm guaranteeing I put that hood on it, I'm gonna realize how bent back this whole thing is. That's probably why that hood's wrinkled, because obviously this car's been in an accident. So I think the whole front end's like pushed down a little bit, but I don't know, whatever. Other than that, still been dailying it. Drive it every day. Doesn't give me any problems. Got AC now, so I'm kind of going more daily mode now with it, because now I got the Civic with this project. So I've been kind of like this, turning this thing back to a more of a daily. I mean, I put a quiet muffler on it, and I'm gonna take the harness bar out of this one. You know, I like how it looks. It does look sick. I'm kind of a ricer for it, but I'm gonna take it out and put it in the Civic, because it makes more sense. And I can actually use my back seats again if I ever have to. And also the steering wheel. I got like a clean Integra steering wheel. I'm gonna put back in it, and I'm gonna take the ricer wheel out of this thing, and I'm gonna put it in the Civic, I think. But I'm gonna have to get a new quick release, because as you can tell, it's kind of loosey-goosey, like the bearings are. Like these balls that it locks into, I feel like they're just kind of like rounded out at this point. So it seems like it kind of plays a little bit. It hasn't got any worse, so whatever. But it does feel kind of a little unsafe. So yeah, got the. Well, other than that, I haven't really done much to it. Other than that, I changed the ECU finally. I put a Type R ECU in it, so now it runs amazing. It runs so much better. If I knew it would run this good, I would have done it a long time ago. The GSR computer with the B16 kind of doesn't work, because the GSR, the VTEC set kind of low. So the B16, it just doesn't work with those cams, stock B16 cams. So I put the Type R one in it, so VTEC's a little higher, and I got like an extra 500 RPMs maybe to the red line, which kind of helps to keep it in VTEC more. So I mean, it runs good now. It runs a lot better. Even just cruising around, it runs a lot better. It doesn't like bog out as bad as it used to. I mean, it wasn't really bogging out. I just felt like I had a dead spot in it. And I put poor man Type R brakes on the front. As you can tell, it barely fit with the LS meshes on it. It's like credit card fitment between the fins and the bracket. It's like literally like no fitment. It's crazy how tight it is against them. It looks sick though. I'm gonna do a video on that soon, about what it takes to do a poor man's Type R front brakes on an Integra or Civic. I believe you can do it on the E-axis, because I think they have the same front knuckles. So yeah. So that'll be the end of this video. It's kind of bullshit around the shop today. Cleaned, took that thing apart, put the stupid door panel on this thing, and I'm tired. It's been hot as shit this week. So this will be my week update. Been trying to do a video like every weekend. It's kind of working out. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.